There it is.
Is everything all right?
Yeah, we're good.
All
Go
right.
for it.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Lagging Screens. Wow, that was great. Uh, it's almost like my RAM has some problems that I need to fix or something. Anyway, this is the Shadow Hearts Co-commentaries with the one, the only, Blind Man's World.
Wow. And it's caffeine commentaries too, but I only have green tea, which has a very minimal amount of caffeine in it right now.
Oh, but if you
That's okay.
drink it really fast, you'll get a lot of caffeine in you.
But then I'll
So,
have to pee too.
yeah, the pedometer service stopped working. Just want
Aww.
to point that out.
Wonder why. They don't love us anymore?
I don't know. But I had a pedometer on, and it was not counting steps.
Hmm.
I also got this nifty thing that doubles steps, but it wouldn't double steps, so I took that off, and it's just outright not counting our steps anymore for whatever reason.
Dang.
Mm-hmm.
You broke it, man. You broke it.
I did. Somewhere along the lines, I seriously broke it. Oh, look, the ancient ruins just automatically show up, huh? I looked.
Nice.
I came in here to our valuables, and I took out the Book of Rituals, and I was like, what's this?
Mm-hmm.
Old engraved with an image from Mount Olympus. It says, the Memory Palace. Cross the rainbow, then follow the drops of blood to the royal garden.
To grandmother's house we go. My goodness.
Mm-hmm. Apparently, there's also a stone temple where you take the path of the left dragon, and the bookmark in the book apparently smells like violets.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, the Emigre manuscript, the Book of Rituals, and the Codex of Luri are all texts that apparently came from the Vatican, who did have dealings with bacon and fake bacon. So maybe they took them in those situations, but I have questions as to why they have a secret book of summoning the other gods.
Huh. I
That
don't know.
that's a question to me that needs many answers.
Hopefully they will be provided, but I doubt it. This game causes more questions than answers.
Wow, this place looks like it's very cut off from the world.
Yeah.
Wait, is that the Nemeton Monastery? There's no way it could be, because that is in England and we're in Greater Europe. I don't know where exactly, but
Maybe it's a replica.
that could be.
There you go.
It does resemble that shape to some degree. Okay, the music is kind of creepy here.
It is a little bit. Kind of music boxy.
And we all know about how music boxes can be controlled by demons. I mean, what? I didn't say anything about something that may or may not have happened in real life to actual people. Not me, but actual people somewhere.
Somewhere, someplace, somehow.
Mm-hmm.
In a time zone near you.
Definitely in a time zone near me. So, there's two ways to go in here, and that kind of scares me. Is this locked? Please tell me. Oh, sweet. Find
is.
problem, solve problem.
Yay.
This is a Christian place. See the cross?
Could be. Maybe. I mean, Romans used crosses too for a lot of stuff.
That's true. Angel earrings. Didn't we already have a pair of them equipped to Alice? We did. Let me see. No. See, this is the accelerator that I got that's supposed to multiply pedometer readings, but
Right.
the pedometer's broken.
Eh.
We could increase SP on Marguerite by 3 with it, but I think I'm happy with our SP numbers.
Yeah. I think we're good. We've survived everything so far. Knock on wood.
Oh no, 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 no. There's 3 paths here.
Which one do we choose?
It's a good question. We're totally blind right now. It's great.
This is going to be one of those puzzles where you have to warp all over the place in a certain order, I'm sure.
Wait a minute. Here's another symbol on the ground. Please tell me I don't have to remember ground symbols.
Of course you do.
Of course. So, we got the Nightbird after the end of last episode. It took me 16 whole more minutes. I was so messed up after. I was like, come on. Why couldn't I have just finished it while Ben was here? But no.
That's okay. It happened eventually.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that kind of worried me. It took Yuri's full attack, and then Marguerite shot it in the face.
And then it died.
Yeah.
Maybe these enemies are a little stronger.
I don't like to hear that.
No, I know.
After all
I
that
say
time.
things like that, though. You know?
I know. Oh no.
More warps. 3 of them, I'm sure. Yeah, there you go. It's one of these puzzles. Woohoo! Yay! Suck it.
Wait
Great.
a minute. There's weird things in here. Can I interact with anything? No. Of course I can't. It's in a different floor symbol again, too. Are we gonna have to follow... Oh, no.
Follow the yellow brick road?
Oh, no.
Oh, we gotta follow some sort of pattern here, like I was talking about. I don't know what that pattern is, though. It's probably like up, down, left, right, B, A, select, start.
This is the wrong symbol again.
Damn.
I'm starting to get it, I think. Holy crap.
It's a boss. It is a big enemy.
Oh, another thing. We did find out how to get the 3rd level skills that they block. But I am not spending time with Yuri Berserk and trying to finish the battle. He is our biggest damager. If he goes Berserk and starts attacking the party, we're gonna have a bad time.
Well, and he'd attack himself, I think, too, so...
Well,
he could one-shot himself.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. No, that's not gonna be fun. I would not recommend that course
now,
of action.
See, if he could just go insane and then we could make him not insane, like, immediately, that'd be much easier, but... Oh, well.
Or you could make him insane, and then somebody could blind him, so he couldn't damage anybody.
That is a good idea, too. I'd just like to point out that they brought us back here instead of all the way back to the beginning. So, they're a little forgiving, where you'd think they wouldn't be forgiving.
Yeah, this game's getting soft.
Well, as we get harder, the game gets softer, I guess.
Oh. That's inconvenient.
It is. There was a time where the game was about as strong as we were, but now that we've, like, surpassed that...
Yeah, it's scared of us now.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna get soft and weak. And flaccid.
Oh, what? It's already flaccid.
Oh, darn.
I mean, Alice is gonna kill this enemy.
That's true. With her butt in the air. Which she hasn't done in a while.
Okay, I lied, so she's not gonna kill this enemy.
Wow, that's a nasty looking thing.
Ow. You hit all of us? I love how he takes increased 20% damage, but it did the least damage to him.
Pretty sweet, weird, and
Yeah.
I don't know why I did that.
It makes no sense, but it was hilarious.
Do. We win! Yes!
My internet is being a bitch again. I apologize to everyone involved.
My Cylon voice is back. Yay.
No!
Oopsie.
Can I go
That
back?
was the wrong direction.
No!
Nope, there's no returning. Only forward.
So it's middle left. So we're gonna go first to the middle here, like we are, and I'm gonna run away from this guy. I don't see any point in fighting these enemies anymore. We're not getting enough out of it.
Nope, this is true. Only building malice and hate.
Malice doesn't exist anymore.
Ah, that's right. We killed the masks. Well, that's no fun.
Yeah, I know. It kind of takes that away.
Yeah. Now we can just grind to our heart's content.
Yeah, basically, and I did. It was kind of amazing.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, I needed like 120,000.
Right.
So this is why both of these side rooms have this symbol.
Huh.
This is starting to feel very Greek, by the way. Back here again?
Yes.
That's not the right way. We haven't tried this way yet. Man, this place, I'm already hating it.
It's confusing. Well, at least we have content for another 5 episodes. It'll be, yeah. Probably one of those really big, long dungeons. Welcome to the long dungeon.
I'll skip it if it's too bad.
We don't know what's in here, do we?
No, we have no idea. We're running 100% blind right now, and it shows.
Man. Silent running.
Alright, so is there any other ways to go here? Because it keeps sending us back. Stop encountering me! I will kill everything that you believe is good in this world. They're evil, so...
So, yeah, you would just be killing more enemies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that'd work.
Slowly going to walk into the red fire.
The red fire of doom. Of doom.
Yeah, that brings us all the way back here. I don't understand this right now.
I don't either. It's kind of weird.
I don't like these little hallway rooms either.
Right.
They confuse me even more.
Yeah. I don't know what. Kind of wanky.
There's a blue fire there now? Are we supposed to be watching the colors of the fires?
I don't know.
I am not fighting this. You can take all my rank away. I don't even care. Rank doesn't matter anymore. Your system sucks.
It does. I agree.
It punishes too hard.
And not in a good way.
Yeah. So it sent us backwards again. So, first it's red.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'll just start writing this down. Red into yellow into question mark.
Into question mark. Yes.
I feel like I'm playing an adventure game right now.
Yeah.
I have to map.
Like that.
I have to map out a dungeon, but then again, there was a dungeon that we failed to map out earlier that I got lucky and got through. If you remember, before we fought Kuhai or whatever his name was.
Right.
We went to that underground temple.
Yeah, I remember that.
I'm gonna say it's purple here because we haven't gone through purple and we've gone through yellow.
Right.
No, no, it is the yellow again. What is it gonna be?
Really?
Red, yellow, red, yellow? That would be so boring.
Red, yellow, blue. Even if there's not a blue, there will be.
There's two blues. It looks like there's a dark and a light.
Ooh. Yay. Blue. Blue.
It just makes me think of Earthbound, which I'm gonna have to play again. I'm getting more into these obscure, strange RPGs. That one I consider to be one of them because it is very JRPG.
LSD.
Have you heard about Legend of Mana?
What about Legend of Mana? I've played it before.
Are you sure it's not Secret of Mana that you've played before?
I've played that too. No, it's Legend of Mana was on the PlayStation. Yeah.
You built your own adventure.
Yep. I used to own it a long time ago, and you place these little talismans on a world map, and you can actually change the world tendency
Mm-hmm.
and difficulty as you do stuff. Yeah, it was a really fun game. Are you going to play that one?
Yeah, I am by myself to introduce it to other people. But
Yeah.
it's a really cool game. I didn't know about it until about 2 weeks ago when one of Sam's friend channels showed it to us.
Ah. No, it's a really sweet game. I think you're going to really enjoy it. It's hard, but it's fun.
Yeah, I thought so. It looks like it's a game that could take a really long time too.
Yeah, it can, especially if you place things a little weird. You can really screw yourself over. So have fun with that. Because I had to restart a game before just because
You increased the difficulty too much and you couldn't level through it or something
Yeah,
like that.
pretty
Yeah.
much.
What kind of detrimental things would having hell by your house cause? Because it's something I wanted to do to kind of symbolize how the spirit world is always right around the corner.
Oh, that's a good question. I'm not sure. I'd try it and just, there's so many variations.
Yep.
Just give her a try.
No, not again. So
Yes.
we're to the 3rd tier, and I've gone to the wrong door twice. It's good, right? We're making progress.
Yeah, that's how you figure things out. It's fine. It's fine.
I don't know why we live in a world where doing the wrong thing is the easiest way to learn how to do the right thing.
That's a good question. This is one of those things.
It's just a tiny bit backwards.
Yeah, it is. I would agree with you on that one.
Why don't you try and make a good decision first?
Well, it depends on what the good. How is the good decision defined? I guess. Because is it just a good? Is it just a decision without goodness or badness?
It's a decision that could cause badness or goodness. Take, for example, Squall and his seed tests. According to the standard of the test, there were certain things that you would do that were intrinsically bad, like taking a really long time to finish Ifrit's Cavern. Like, they actually keep track of the time from the start of the game till the time you finish the Ifrit Cavern, and that's part of your grade in Final Fantasy VIII.
Yep.
Now, my argument is, though, that's not a bad decision because it sets you up for the game. You're not just setting up for your first mission, you're setting up for the whole entire game.
Right. True.
So it's
They
like...
have rules, though.
That's their rules.
Yep.
They're taking things out of perspective by creating these rules.
Yeah. Arbitrary rules. It happens. Guess without rules, there is no order.
And I feel like that's what they're trying to bring across, is that they require order for seed members, but Squall did whatever the hell he wanted all the time anyways, unless he received a direct order from someone that outranked him. And then halfway through the game, nobody outranked him anymore. So he literally could do whatever he wanted all the time.
Including dating Quistis. But he didn't.
I'm sure that happened in a bunch of the devs' minds. There's a subplot that never got put in the game. Well, maybe at the beginning they were flirting. I don't know.
Right, I don't know either. They sort of were, kind of, maybe in a very awkward little way.
Well, that's Squall for you.
Yeah, that's true. That is very true.
Okay, seriously. I have tried all the colors on the 3rd tier. I am really confused right now.
Maybe you need a special item or something.
Maybe.
Could be, maybe, possibly. I don't know.
And there's nothing intrinsically different about any of the paths except the color of the flame?
Ah, I'm wondering if there's some sort of a key somewhere, like code for the colors and things.
Yeah, I'm back at the beginning again. I'm gonna pull up a guide. I had notes, but now I need to know.
I need to know.
Well, I don't
Yeah.
want to keep walking through here if it really literally means nothing.
This is true. Yeah, there's probably like a book or something that has text, and there's probably color text, and you have to follow it in that order.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows? It sounds like a mist kind of thing to do. Or Riven. I actually did that in Riven, I think.
Ancient
Damn
ruins. There we go. What do you got to tell me? So we could get a gold thread coat here, earrings, and a volt snipe, which happens to be Hallie's best weapon.
Ooh. That could be good, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, then it's worth going here. Then they'd have to tell us how to get through it.
Alright. So, apparently first it's the orange flame, which looks totally red to me, but okay.
Yeah, it does kind of, doesn't it?
And then they say yellow, which we had right, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I wonder if they tell us how we were supposed to know that information.
no, they don't. And now it's saying green. But neither of these are green.
Weird. Unless they are and we just can't see them. That could suck.
Now remember, we are playing a promotional copy of the game. There could be all kinds of incongruities and inconsistencies with the final copy. So I don't know what we're actually supposed to do here. If this is actually designed to finish for us, or if it's just thrown in there. Remember, we've done some things really out of order. I don't know if it was intentional or not now, but
Yeah.
I have no idea what's going on. So I'm going to take the blue path here, and then I'm going to take the green path. If it doesn't throw me all the way back to the beginning, which it did. It did.
Dang it. The blue pill didn't work. Man, now we're in the Matrix.
Oh, don't talk to me about the Matrix. The Matrix will make me poop.
Oh, well, that's a good thing sometimes, though. What if you were constipated?
Oh, that's true. So the first time it said red flame, next it says orange flame. I guess that's this one? Because it's right.
Yeah. I would not be able to tell, ever.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm frustrated. It's like, you're using a color that's bright and on fire, basically, by your effects. I'm not going to perfectly be able to tell. I'm sorry.
No. Not at all. Damn them and their little color palettes.
Yeah, I'm going to stop right here. If you look at the top of this, this is very Roman.
Yeah, with the little, what are those called on the top of the damn pillars? I forgot what they're called. Dang it. They have a name.
You know what that's missing, though, is the circular carvings in the pillars, but the top is what reminds me most. The ceiling that they put on top of those pillars
Right.
definitely reminds me of Roman decor.
It's pretty cool.
It is. Alright, I'm gonna try this one again, but I know I got it wrong before, so...
This time you'll get it.
I did get it that time. So it's the one on the left there. I'm gonna mark that down in my notes. I'm not gonna remember the color for that one. So orange, yellow, then green. Well, green is right in front of us.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I am definitely gonna need a poop break. Okay, so after green, it's light blue, then purple. You know what? I think I get it. Red, orange, yellow, green, light blue, blue, purple. That's the colors of the rainbow.
Oh, that's true. Roy G. Biv. The primary colors of the color wheel.
And you know what? we got a hint here. Let me open up the menu again.
Food menu.
Valuables. Follow the drops of blood to the royal garden after crossing the rainbow.
Oh, what an obscure clue. A good clue, but still obscure.
It's there.
Yes. It is there. Sort of, kind of.
Well, that's going to get us to the end of this place.
Sweet. Victory. Victory.
Okay, so we beat the first tier of this dungeon. I don't know what that means.
That means there's another tier with another obscure riddle. Most likely.
Oh man. We gotta go through this again. Backwards.
Really?
Yeah. In the opposite order of we just went through.
Oh. Great. That's fun.
And we don't get to do it yet.
Why? Why?
Because this dungeon is creeper.
I guess.
No.
Dang it.
You're gonna make me walk all the way around. This is definitely a holding of the Holy Roman Empire. And its Catholicism days. Snow White robe? Yeah, that's right. You get a gold thread coat on right now. Don't ask questions, Alice. But yeah, this is definitely, like, it's even beginning of Christianity because they've got the skulls in the wall. If you don't know about early Christians, they were in love with dying.
Really?
Well, I say it that way, but really what it was is they were in fear of being persecuted for their beliefs. So a lot of them hid underground in catacombs and eventually committed suicide.
Yeah, well, you know, that whole thing with the Romans burning them at the stake and throwing them to lions might have encouraged that fear. Just a bit.
Maybe. I don't know. So apparently we're supposed to look at the Emigre manuscript again. Or the Book of Rituals, rather. Alright, back into the ruins.
Yay!
Now we gotta do it backwards. We gotta go purple, blue, light blue, green, yellow, orange, red.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
Exactly. It's so frustrating. At least,
Yeah, it's not the great little area, is it?
At least it's controlled by a puzzle that the answer is quite simple to once you know what it's asking for.
Yeah, that's very true. That's one of those like puzzles. It's like, duh, kind of thing, and you almost facepalm because it was that easy. But it didn't seem easy before.
No. And it mentioned a rainbow when I first read the text, and I was like, that's strange. Why are they mentioning rainbows? And then I got here, and I made no connection whatsoever. It was like...
Right.
It's sad. It reminds me of an adventure game where they'll tell you the answer to a puzzle, but you don't know what the puzzle is yet. And
right, exactly.
By the time the context should be understood, you've already forgotten the answer.
Yeah, it's like 7 hours later in the video game or more.
It doesn't even have to be that long. Sometimes it only has to be a half hour.
Yeah.
Depending on the chain of events that they're putting you through and your difficulty level with it.
Yep.
I've been watching a lot of adventure games lately. Day 9 TV, they do a stream. And they just, every Monday they're doing walking. Well, they call it mostly walking because it is. No, I did it wrong! But they play adventure games, and they critique them, you know, pretty hardcore, but they also say what's good about them. And
right.
I watch them as stream archives on YouTube. I don't actually get to watch the streams, but they played King's Quest V and King's Quest 6, and my God, were they bad at King's Quest 6.
It's a hard game.
Yeah.
You don't know what you're doing.
They made my play look good. And that's saying something because I did things wrong and backwards, and I had to redo a few things.
Right. Well, yeah. That is the old days of games where you could do things very, very wrong, or had to find codes like in the instruction manual sometimes.
I hated
And
that about King's Quest X.
yeah,
It's not even copyright protection. They're trying to prevent you from copying the game and distributing it.
yeah, because you was it one of those where you had the runes you had to enter and things like that before you begin the game?
No. You needed a code to go up the cliffs of logic.
Okay. Okay. Fun.
Oh, by the way, there's a difference between orange and yellow.
Oh, really?
I see gold in a piss color. If you want to be particular, game.
Yep. They should have, well, and in the new games, I mean, they've been really nice, and a lot of them have colorblind sensitive settings, so you can turn off those things, which is great.
It's not even so much that I want it turned off. I want a color identifier with it in text.
Yeah, that would make sense. Something that tells what it is.
It's pretty simple, right? Like, colorblind people can see the word in the color, well, as close to the color as their eyes can perceive, and then they can look at the color in the game and say, okay, these two are related.
Right.
Even if I can't see it perfectly clearly, I have some kind of correlation in text and color, which will help me.
Right, exactly.
Alright, the water's draining again.
Yay!
This dungeon wasn't that bad. I just wish that following the rainbow had been made more clear.
Yeah, it would have been nice. Because I didn't know that. I mean, I suppose it sort of makes sense, but it does. I wouldn't know that you want to do the primary colors in order from the rainbow.
Yeah, check this out. That looks like a Judeo-Christian concept right there. It looks like an angel.
Oh, look at the pillars, too.
It's very... Again, this feels very Roman. Like, this is a place of worship for whatever this thing is.
Right. Yep, I would agree. Some sort of temple-y thing. Oh, yeah. God, it's a big boss thing. Great.
Oh, this thing's gonna get destroyed.
Destroy.
Yeah, it is some kind of angel. It's Jesus. It's motherfucking Jesus.
What? Is that what they called it?
No, you gotta look at its face. I was looking in the face of Jesus with all his skin stripped off his muscles. I'm kind of disturbed.
Weird.
Oh, it won't show you at this angle? Oh, that's shitty.
Huh. Weird.
Mm-hmm.
Thought it would be Lucifer, since Lucifer is, well, it's an archangel.
Mm-hmm.
In the mythology of him.
Well, that's before he's fallen, technically. At least is from what I remember of Christianity texts.
Yeah.
I'm kind of nervous here. I'm fighting Jesus. Yeah. See, look right there. That is totally Jesus' face and hair without any skin on it. Did he just divine punish me with the rainbow, silence, confusion, and poison? Good.
He punished you with a rainbow. It's like Skittles. Skittles!
I probably should have fixed Yuri's confusion.
Yeah. Probably.
Random status effects? Really? Ugh. I think I should cure that confusion now.
And begin.
And confusion gone. Now, what do I need to do here? I'm really not sure what I should do here. I'm actually looking at all my fancy items. Because I can hit him hard. I can do that. But the problem is, he's just going to punish me again with his divine punishment. And it's going to send us back into the past again where we can't attack properly because we have to fix ourselves. Yes, please do more of that. Please. That's the kind of thing we can live with.
That's pretty freaky.
I don't remember using that spell before. We just used the rainbow.
Taste the rainbow.
I don't taste it. I leave it in the Skittles bag because respect the rainbow. That was a commercial too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel really weird that we're fighting Jesus. They're calling it a seraphim, but, I mean, with the hairstyle and the face structure, you can't lie to me. I've studied ancient religions.
Doesn't look Middle Eastern, though.
His skin's been ripped off.
Yeah. Oh, no.
I don't know why his skin's been ripped off, but, you know.
I don't know either. He actually looks exactly, except they don't have, I couldn't see it, they don't have the wings on the feet. They did a very good job emulating the description of a seraphim.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool.
The thing that throws me off, though, is, like I said, it doesn't look like just a seraphim. It looks like they're going for the religious reference to Jesus as well, which kind of confuses me on the whole thing. What are you going for there? Which is it? Or maybe they're trying to blur the line and confuse us.
I don't know. Maybe they didn't know their stuff about the actual research material.
Now that's a thing that is entirely possible.
A lot of people make really, they like read a few lines of something and go, that sounds like a great idea. And then they make something and they don't actually do the research necessary to make it accurate.
Of course.
So, but what can you do? You can throw a pyramid at people. That'll take care of it.
No, this isn't for throwing. It makes a very intricate summoning circle very quickly. That's what it's for.
They should just squish people with it. Squish!
Oh, he's having trouble staying aloft now.
We're really well leveled, so...
And we're hitting him with like 500 damage on our hardest hits. He's only got 4,000 HP.
Yeah. So, I think this will be over quickly. Dun-dun-dun.
Oh, wow. Another 5,000? Oh, we can't fuse because we don't have, well... 10 SP is all you can give me?
Really? Yeah, it sucks. It sucks.
I've got a pure extract that would give us 999, but I think that's a waste. I will just let Yuri regular physical attack.
Yeah, because you never know. We might need it for the final boss of the game or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. Ooh, there's even more good damage. Oh, another divine punishment. He's gonna set us back.
Da-da-da.
Stop rainbowing me! Petrify?
Wow. So status ailments galore.
Yeah. And the worst thing is, someone's ring speed's doubled, and it looks like it was Marguerite's. So it's going to take us longer to deal with everything.
Right. Dang it.
Oh, it was cut. Wow.
Oh.
As long as it's not faster, we'll survive.
Well, that's true. Well,
oh, he's dead.
Kill him.
Dead.
And he's down. Down for the count. Now, what is he going to give us?
Volt Snipe.
Oh, that's right.
30,000 cash and 60,000 experience. So Alice and Marguerite leveled up.
Nice. Nice.
I think that was... We have one more side dungeon left.
Pretty
One
cool.
more.
For another, like, ultimate weapon?
Alice's.
Ah. I see, Grasshopper.
So these ancient ruins were definitely connected to Judeo-Christianity. I wonder what the next place is going to be like.
I don't know.
Oh, and you know what? The water. The water symbolizes something in Christianity as well, and that's baptism.
Yeah, that's true.
Because we go down the stairs whether the water's there or not.
Right.
Well, I mean, we can't go if the water's not there, but it still holds a symbolistic view. Which leads me to believe that it was intentional, that it's hard to tell if that was Jesus or just an angel.
Right. Intriguing.
It is. It also leads me to believe that things are actually worse than we think they are. Like, they're trying to make us believe the worst of the world.
It could be. Could very well be. I mean, it is kind of a dark game, so...
Yeah.
Not gonna cheer you up, probably.
No. Well, and see, that's the thing. I firmly believe that being the main character in this situation, while you have to deal with a lot of bad shit, it's emotionally positive because you're taking the evil out of the world.
Yeah, that's true. It's like one of those, what is it, the Sin Eaters that used to take on the evilness of places and expel it.
Mm-hmm. That's literally what this is. Fairy Sigh and Imp's Fang. Oh, these... And that cancels out Judgment Ring abnormalities. And we have 6 of them. We're just like, nah, we'll never use them.
We might. We might. Well, at least that was easy.
Yes.
Minus the puzzles, but they weren't actually that bad.
No.
They were just obscure.
There isn't any paper. Give him some tissue. We've got tissue.
Tissue.
Leave Prague, re-enter bar. Really? Oh no. He's... Okay, good.
Now do that 7 more times.
Yellowstone? Gross. He just gave me a kidney stone. He fished it out of the sink. He didn't even... Or the toilet. He didn't even wash his hands.
Wow, and then he ate a sandwich.
He's going to right now.
Yeah. A yummy sub sandwich.
Yeah, we got the air gravestone, but it's not like it matters. Yeah, I have to completely leave Prague. How is it even said?
Prague.
Close
enough.
It makes me think of pragmatic. I don't know why, but Prague always makes me think of that.
Yeah, sounds similar. It's a reasonable jump of logic.
Oh, gross. There was
Cutscene.
a certain odor. Gross.
A poop odor?
Yeah, he had a satisfied look on his face. Definitely a poop odor.
Ah, yes. Poop does make you satisfied. Sometimes. Other times it's kind of gross.
Aha! Runaway Ewan. Ewan?
Sure. We'll just say it that way. It's great.
I'll do anything. I have lots of money. Really.
Anything?
Lots of money. Well, really, the reason I'm in it is for Alice's ultimate weapon, but...
It's just for Alice, though. It's really just for Alice.
Now, apparently everyone's got these dungeons, but I'm just not going to look for all of them. We're not using the whole party. Whoa. Alice, what are you doing? Don't go in there by yourself.
It's dangerous, sort of.
Yes, it is
Bad
cold
girl.
here. Yes, bitterness. Oh, I know what to do with bitterness. You take out your gun, your claws, because you're Yuri, or in Alice's case, a book, and you repeatedly beat things with it.
That always works.
Except for when it didn't.
That's true.
There was a distinct time in our career playing this game where that just didn't work for us.
True. But
What?
we don't talk about that anymore.
No. There's a very specific... There we go. Broken old clock. The crank for the winding is on the floor. Oh, can I fix the clock now?
That'd be cool.
No, I can't. So I just picked up a crank.
Wow.
Oh, we left again? That's not what I meant to do. Apparently we were supposed to go into the bathroom.
Ooh. And have a very private, secret time in the bathroom.
Whoa. It sounds like you're, what is it when you, put your thing on someone else? Not exactly thing, but when...
Sex?
No. When there's something psychological or something you did and you transpose it onto someone else. I think that
Transference.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'll own that. It's my own stuff, man. It's great.
Oh, really? I hate you, push ring.
Aw, but it loves you.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. No.
It does. Why would you hate it? Love it. It's okay. Accept it. It's alright. It wants to be your friend. You shouldn't discriminate against it.
It's discriminating against me so hard right now, though.
Well, you know. It's okay. Maybe it just doesn't know any better.
Oh, no. I totally screwed that up. I was so close and I stopped at the most important point.
Man.
I hate these judgment rings now.
Yeah, they're not the best. Not the best at all.
Oh!
What?
It goes backwards if you don't keep holding it because it's a push ring.
Oh, damn. Yep. That makes life hard.
No. I have to set the controller down and tap like that. Because
Yes.
apparently my thumb cannot tap at the speed that's required.
Really?
Good! Yes! We got it! Fuck this place. I'm never coming back.
Fuck this place. I'm going home.
No, is there anything else in here? Besides battles? Which we're going to ignore because we're on a battle-free diet right now.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's a lot of enemies. That was 4 whole enemies. I don't like this place.
The encounter rate seems to have gone up. I don't know. It's weird. Very strange.
Oh, wait. What do you got here? Lottery ticket. We needed that. We needed it so hard.
Mm-hmm. And now you have it. So hard.
So, my notes say go to the bathroom. No,
Really?
the crank, east, north, key, push ring, front entrance, left before doors, oracle earrings. We missed a thing.
Uh-oh. Well, that's not good.
Let's just go back out the front door. Shut the front door.
I heard you did.
When Wendy left for work this morning?
Yes.
Aha. See, I knew.
And when I let the dogs out, too.
Who let the dogs out?
I did. Woof, woof, woof.
Oh, whoa. We did find oracle earrings out here. Okay, cool.
Oracle. Sweet. We like oracles. They're great. Especially at Delphi.
MP increases by 20%. So we could decrease MP consumption by 20% like we're already doing, or we could just flat out increase MP by 20%, which almost puts her up to the cap.
Huh.
I'm feeling the Oracle earrings in this situation. Use 20% less MP all the time, or just have 20% more MP all the time. I mean, it's a tough situation because apparently that leaves us, for example, if we want to use Advent, that's 120 MP.
Mm-hmm.
That's really expensive.
Yeah, I'd say so.
So we have a bunch of stuff.
Stuff and things.
I don't know what any of it means yet. I guess we gotta go to the bathroom now. Hey, no, I don't want to go to the bathroom. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, another thing. I found you.
Did.
Books are scattered everywhere.
Pooping.
Brand new slide projector. That's suspicious.
Nice.
Oh, a book. Let me read. The diary was written by a kid.
Aww. So it's probably got all sorts of really simple words and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I went poopy. And then I went and ate hot dogs.
So you're putting logs out and putting logs in.
Yeah. It's efficiency. It's a processing system.
Yeah.
And they come out pretty much the exact same, so since they're hot dogs and they're just preserved meat.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Consider it probably again if you wanted to.
I like making logs out of oats.
Oats. How do you do that?
Well, you get these oat bars that are literally just oats and honey, and you eat them, and you make these big old logs.
Do you have Nature Valley Crunchy Oats and Honey bars?
You get out of my Nature Valley Oats and Honey bars. You get out of them right now.
I have them right. I have one right in my hand right now.
Wow.
I was eating one this morning.
Oh.
Wow, that's weird. And you drink the same green tea that I drink.
What if we're just different versions of the same person in the same timeline, and we're not supposed to both be here?
Well, as long as we're not in physical proximity to one another, the universe will sustain itself. So you can just never visit.
Oh, man. But Kalamazoo's a way better place than this with its shootings and new buildings going up and...
Yeah, I hear you. That's crappy. That's crappy.
Was that their first shooting ever?
No. It's just the one they reported.
Oh.
We have a lot of those kinds of shootings around here in some of the poorer neighborhoods and stuff. So.
I hate that.
Yeah.
And it's poor people on poor people violence.
Yep.
What did I just do?
It's
too dark to go any further. No! Don't, Alice!
Alice! Alice! Oh, Alice. I thought you were better than that. But I guess not.
Yay, I started the generator. The house is up and running again.
Cool. Now we get a cheeseburger. Or something.
Actually, it looks like we could go into the darker depths. Oh, we got a silver hand? Really? And just so you guys can see this, I know I had a problem seeing it, but there's a door right there. I can't see it in this weird tree overgrowth here.
Damn tree overgrowth.
I think that was everything we needed in here. So there's only one way to go right now, and that's into the depths.
Up. Down. No. Sideways. Oh, I don't know where to go. I'm sad.
Old wines. Perhaps some of them are drinkable. Quick, guys. Take them all. You've already gotten a bunch of rare stuff on your journey. Just take the wine racks.
I want wine. Give me wine. What the heck? Why aren't you sharing? Life is about sharing and growing and stuff.
High quality wines fill the case. They look quite valuable. Yeah, we're stealing this. You guys, this is part of the cost of de-ghosting your house. You have to give us some of your valuables. And we only want your wine in this case. All of your wine.
Yeah, exactly. What he said. We'll take all your
Huge
stuff
amount
and
of
things.
water holding it shut.
Oh.
Fireplace. Fireplace? I know nothing of a fireplace. We're over halfway done with this area, by the way.
Sweet.
We're gonna probably check in on Marguerite's ultimate weapon, and that'll be it. So we'll get Alice's weapon, try to get Marguerite's, and then we go to Nemeto next time.
Nemeto!
You know that gigantic floating thing that we saw before that's actually a gigantic living being.
That's right. I remember. Its name was not Nemeto, it was Bob in the Old Tongue.
In the Old Tongue. Well,
Yes.
the Old Tongue is dead.
Well, it might be. That's why it's the Old Tongue.
Lots of Old Tongues are dead.
They are.
They found something recently that only one of the dead Roman emperors could have read. The only person in the world that could have read it. Because it was after he was alive, like when that place fell.
Oh.
No, I did that wrong. 1100. That's good.
Sweet.
0, 0, 0, 0. No, I did it wrong again. 1. No! I hate this system.
Yeah, it's pretty nasty sometimes. I would agree.
See, I expect that I would have had to have hit X again after I put in, I confirmed an input, so it would bring me back to the numbers there.
Right.
But that's not the case. You just have to push it in the right order immediately. So we did something there.
Did stuff and things.
Turn on generator, examine wine bottles, east door fireplace, return to storeroom. Block door, yeah. Okay, good. We're going for the boss now.
Sweet. We like the killing of the bosses. It's great fun. Whoa!
Oh, we also like painful, overly exaggerated sneezes that I'm not over-exaggerating. That's just what my body does.
I guess.
I hear some people go, achoo! And it's like, that's not what my body does.
Your body experiences the full sneeze in all its glory. That's a good thing. No pansy sneezes here.
Not for my ribs.
Guys, quit screaming! God!
People are going to town today. We're getting The Force Awakens.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Sweet. That'll be good.
Since we didn't get to watch it in theaters.
Yeah, I didn't get to see it in theaters either. Just didn't have the time and the energy.
Yeah.
So I'll watch it when it comes out on like Netflix or something like that.
It's on Blu-ray. I don't know if it's going to Netflix.
Yeah, it'll probably do it in a long, long time, so we'll see. But yeah, I already watched enough reviews and things to know what happens and all that kind of good fun stuff, so.
I have a pretty good idea. I do know someone who dies that I didn't want to die because he's like my favorite hero, but I'm not going to spoil it for anybody who doesn't know because that's not fair.
Yeah, that's true. No spoilers.
Although I will say something that could put you on the right track if you're curious. He did break his leg in the movie, and he's suing Disney for it. They might have limited his role and even killed him because he didn't do well enough in his stunts.
God, really?
I could see that being a thing.
I could too. Mickey Mouse is mean.
Mm-hmm.
Man. Nice. Ew. It's a big rocking horsey thing.
And there's a little fake baby on it.
Yes, there is. Fake babies are not very fun. They're like dead puppies. They're not very fun either.
The sheets are torn and the pillow has a hole.
Ugh.
Wait, is this a mirror?
Yes.
I
No.
think I saw the doll looking at me in the mirror.
Ooh. That's icky. We don't like that. Make it stop.
It's a stuffed bear. His stomach has been cut and cotton stuffing is issuing out.
Yeah.
Sounds like
yummy.
we have a child psychopath here.
Or something, yeah.
What's this? Blood on the wall. In blood, yes. Blood written all over the wall.
Huh.
There's a doll on the rocking horse. It felt like the doll turned around and smiled. I must be thinking too much.
Weird.
I think we've examined everything. Nope, wait. Drawings. Blood-curdling drawings. Good. Yeah, child psychopath. That's what's in this room.
Lovely. We just love that idea.
Whoa, who's talking to us right now? Is it the child on the horse?
Probably. Or the horse.
Ugh.
Horses are people too.
No, we don't see him. And yes, horses are people.
Yes.
You're my new friend, right? In place of Lilith? Lilith died writing Help Me in her own blood.
You. Now she's gonna start screaming, "Play with me! Play with me!"
Cursed doll Laura. So it's not a child. It's a cursed doll.
Oh,
I
that's
know
not very
about
Japanese.
cursed dolls. Yeah.
Yes. They like those things. It's like
Ugh.
their biggest, happiest thing.
Well, that thing is disgusting.
Yes. Just a tad. This whole game has a disgusting vent sometimes, but, you know,
Yeah.
it's okay.
Kind of reminds me of that one kid from Kakariko Village in, of all things, Ocarina of Time. He says, "They're all disgusting. Are you disgusting too?" And it's like,
Yes.
whoa, dude.
I can be.
I don't even think we're going to use most of our special abilities on this thing. It hasn't threatened me yet, and I don't think it will. We've already done 1,000 damage. We're about to put it up to 1,500.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jeez. Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet.
Ah, my hand. I don't know what it is about using the PlayStation 2 controller lately and putting it on the desk.
Mm-hmm.
It's cutting off the circulation in my right wrist.
Oh, that's no good.
Mm-mm.
Dang. Not good at all.
Did he just increase his special attack power by 30%? He did, too.
Probably. Probably.
I still don't feel threatened yet.
You will be. You will be.
Okay, in that case, I'm ramping up the attack rhetoric.
Cool.
Hi, it's me.
So did you hear about Trump wanting to punish women for having abortions?
What?
He's since recanted that statement, but he thinks the doctors should be punished for abortions now. Which, all of that is a bunch of malarkey to me, because you're not a woman, you don't get to decide. It's not about you, it's about giving the women the right to choose that they deserve because they have these functions.
Yeah, I don't know. And that was decided like 50 years ago. They're not gonna overturn it, and they don't really need to. I mean, I'm one of those folks that just give people the right to do whatever the hell they want, and then, you know.
When they don't like it, you'll see the numbers drop.
Well, yeah.
But then there's always going to be that group of people that gets 20 abortions, and it's like, that's too many. Now see, I'm one of the people that feels that abortion should be legal but uncommon. There's always other answers. You can adopt. You can give the child to a member of your family. You can be a responsible parent.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, the argument that people use is that inconveniences the woman, so that's they don't care if it's common. It's just an inconvenience.
Mm-hmm. Well,
so,
and see, the thing is women should have the right to choose when they plan their families and how they plan their families. That's how I feel about it, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
It's that simple. If they have kids too early, well, then they're going to be poor and probably uneducated for the rest of their life. That's what happens to a lot of American people, is they fornicate early. They don't have proper education on fornication, so they produce a baby, and it ruins their entire lives.
Right. Well, they just don't follow the education that they're giving because they're drunk, high, and being stupid.
Yeah, well...
while they're having sex.
That's probably true, too.
Unfortunately, I mean, that's the blunt way to say it, but that's what happens.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But, unfortunately.
Well, and that's where birth control comes in, and I think men should be more responsible, and we should be on the pill. We're the one that, for lack of a better word, creates, we create, now damn it, a parasite. We create a parasitic situation at the very beginning of the pregnancy. After that, it becomes a life form, but while it's still that bunch of cells, it's pretty easy to argue that it's just basically an infection.
Yeah, I suppose.
Because it isn't a human. Well, it is human, but it isn't a human because the cells haven't formed right yet. Which is part of, like, the whole abortion issue. That's, like, right at the heart of it. When is a human, and when is it a bunch of cells? Well, I don't think it matters.
It's a human when it's convenient to be a human. That's when it's a human.
Well, that's... I don't want to say...
That's how that definition works. It's human when it's convenient for people, and then it's not when it's not convenient.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just the way it goes, and that's why it's kind of an annoying issue, because there's not a standard for life. I mean, we protect eagle eggs, and we don't protect or define in a very real way our own human life and when it begins and doesn't begin.
Yep. And I think there's a group of people who really appreciate that obscurity.
Yeah.
Which is really frustrating, because then those same people that are pro-life, once the baby's born, it's not their problem anymore.
Right.
So you're pro-baby in the womb, but you're not pro-baby in the world. I can't say that to those kinds of people, but that's how I feel that they've taken the issue.
Yeah. That's true.
You're pro-life when it's convenient to control someone else's life.
Yeah.
And this goes back to the politics conversations that we've had. And it also creates sociopaths and psychopaths like what's left of this doll. I'm sure that someone's soul actually imprinted on this doll, Laura's.
Right. Well, either that or they stuck a demon in it. Which that's kind of like that familiar thing back in the day when they used to use like cats, and usually it's black cats they would use to be a familiar to gain power and strength over the physical world. So,
and I don't agree with that. I think that's lame.
I think that's probably not the best idea as well.
If that's how you're getting a leg up in the world, you're doing it wrong, honestly.
Yeah. It's probably not the best thing. Well, and unfortunately, some of these, like witchcraft doesn't normally do that. That's dark magic stuff.
Well, yes, a lot of people discount the Wiccan side of witchery because it's all the same thing to them. They can't tell the difference between pagans and actual evil witch people. Like,
right. Well, witches are by definition pagan. They don't. They're believing it. Before that word was bastardized to mean you're an evil, horrible, non-Christian person, it means more of the earth-worshipping, herbalists, healers, those kinds of individuals. So it's technically not a bad word. It's kind of like discrimination. That's actually not a bad word. It's when you make a choice. When you choose chocolate ice cream over vanilla ice cream, you've just discriminated against the vanilla ice cream. So,
well, that's
bad you.
I feel like we live in a society where the negative is applauded, and when you go out there and try to be positive and you try to work with people and you try to change thought processes, that's bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
We
No, that's
put
true.
much more emphasis on the negative in our society. When someone goes and does something positive, it goes against the way our society works, which makes no sense to me because, well, then again, that's the media and the way politics have worked for a long time, and it goes back to ultra-conservatism in like the 50s and stuff. A lot of what we see in our country now was against the idea of our most recent ancestors in the 50s and before that. But just as an example, like, this is not the world that they wanted to see. So I imagine there are a lot of people that still cling on to those old ideas that are really unhappy right now.
Yeah, probably.
Guess what? The world evolves.
It does.
Whether you want it to or not, our species is quickly evolving. And I'm not saying you in particular. I'm just saying anyone that's holding on to the past.
Yeah. Well, hopefully the folks that are evolving are actually reading history and not, a lot of the people that want change don't read their history books. Mm. And a lot of the mistakes they want to make, they've happened before in history. So, like, a lot of this, like, ultra, like, even the Nazi stuff, there's a lot of this, let's pick out a certain group of folks and demonize them, make them the cause for all of our problems, and, call them this, that, and the other name, and then we'll kind of do our thing. And that's exactly what the Nazis did against the Jews. And then they started burning them. So I hope that we have a little bit more discernment than those folks.
I don't know. I honestly can't tell you because I don't feel like that. I honestly feel like we are going back down that same path. And it's going to happen again whether we want it to or not.
Yeah. Well, it happens because nobody knows about a lot of this. Like, if you talk to some of our younger people, they don't read history. They don't know anything about World War II. They don't know about World War I. Or
you know why that is, though?
No.
Because
they don't read?
It's not taught in schools anymore. Like,
yeah,
all true. I was taught was about the Civil War in school. That's all I was taught about.
They don't even know who won the Civil War. Sometimes they actually did a study. I saw it on a website I was looking at, and they were asking kids who won the Civil War, and nobody knew what it was, why it would happen, or what the consequence of it were. So it's sad to folks like me who actually read history and just like science and knowledge, and I see folks just doing Facebook and texting. Not that there's anything wrong with those things, it just seems to be dumbing down folks, though. And I think you're right that people I don't think the schools, unfortunately, are teaching these things. They're teaching to tests and not for learning.
And that, again, is really frustrating because it's teaching people that knowledge isn't valuable.
Yeah.
That you're going to go to a workplace, you're going to have a job, you're going to hate it. Everything you learned isn't going to mean anything. You're just going to be a mindless drone for the rest of your life.
Yep. That's true. And that's back to that's what we were in the 30s and 40s. Men, in general, were predominantly mindless drones making products and money, and then that'll leave this huge hole and probably stick some of our women folk back in a position that they were back in those days. So, unless they're going to be also mindless drones, and who's going to actually raise the children? Because the men and women aren't going to have time to do it.
And that's the scary thing, is it leaves too many questions.
Yeah. People have huge cloning facilities or something like that for all of our children.
Oh, apparently Zhu Zhen's dungeon got unlocked somehow.
Really?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Well, we're not going to it, unfortunately. We can't get Marguerite's weapon. We're just trying to upgrade Alice's, and that'll be the end of the recording session. But yeah, it's like you say. It feels like we're being pushed back into a slave race. Not some of us, not part of us, but all of humanity is being either pushed back to slave race, or they're so rich that they can avoid it.
Yeah, yeah. It seems to be the case, unfortunately. And since nobody has any decent knowledge about stuff, they're not they're not seeing it.
Right. They would see a pattern that's been going on for a long time, but
Yeah.
I've talked about this with some other friends. There are some people who I feel like are just asleep. They say that they're trying to move through the world like everyone else, but I don't see it. They are pretending, like literal pretend.
Yeah. I would agree.
I'm sure you've seen some of them in your practice. Not that you can tell me who they are, but you could answer a vague question like that. I hope I'm not breaking confidentiality for someone.
No, you wouldn't be, because I'm not going to give you addresses or names.
Well, of course.
But yeah, I mean, a lot of people, I mean, just in general, are just that's almost the definition sometimes of like even an anxiety disorder of some sort. You repress facts and emotions so you don't have to deal with them, and you rather than work through these things, you just kind of numb yourself to life.
Yeah.
So, which some people have some really rough ass shit that they probably want to numb themselves to, but they have to figure out a way to take a hand of friendship and work through those things, kind of in a partnership or a coaching situation almost.
Well, nobody gets through life without a support system.
No, they don't. I would agree. I would agree. That's my phone.
Oh, I thought that was your daughter for a moment.
No, she doesn't sound like a phone.
No, I thought she
That'd
was
be kind of cool, though.
playing with a toy is literally what I thought.
No, she's upstairs, but yeah, she does have a toy that kind of makes that kind of a sound, though.
Is it like a clinky xylophone kind of thing?
Yeah, kind of like that.
Yeah, see, now that's something good old-fashioned kid toys. My brother had one. I played with it a little, but I didn't. It was like stupid by the time I could finally understand things. It was like, no, I want to go play Nintendo.
Exactly. That's what I did too back in the day. Original NES. That was my salvation.
I feel like maybe I was spoiled because I had an NES, an SNES, Sega Genesis, Sega Game Gear, a Game Boy, all at the same time.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Dang. I didn't have any of that kind of stuff. I had a Nintendo, and I had, progressively I got a Super Nintendo, and then N64, and then, what was after that? I don't think I had another, GameCube, and then I stopped playing Nintendo and went to PlayStation, because Final Fantasy VII came out on PlayStation, so I was able to get one of those.
Yeah. So check out how expensive this is.
Oh, God.
If we were to do the whole thing, it'd be $259,000.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Redunculous.
However, this is going to make it better than at least her current weapon, at least.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and equip that. I'm still sad about Marguerite's weapon.
Margarita.
Oh, we're gonna lose 5 special attack for this? Oh, this is hard to do.
Dang.
We only gain 8 physical attack. Oof.
Not much of an ultimate weapon, is it?
It's not ultimate yet, though, is my argument.
Oh, I see.
So I'm gonna heal everybody up. I guess I'm gonna save in the Nemeto basement. Because it's closest to the float. This is a really weird situation. 300 cash. Yeah, let me rest. In our next recording, we're going to beat the game.
Sweet!
Unless the dungeon takes forever, but...
Yeah, probably won't. Not at our level. Right. Yes. Good.
There's one final thing that I would like to do, and that is tell Ewan that his problems are over.
Oh.
So we're going to head back to Prague before we go anywhere else. It's like 10 seconds.
Hopefully he believes us. Probably turn into a boss battle. He'll say, I hate you. You don't tell me about my problems. And he'll turn into a demon monster with a cat.
Wait, is he gone? Wait, he's gone.
Uh-oh.
A dark bloodstain?
Oh, no. He killed himself.
It says thank you?
Dang. This game is heavy.
I don't... Did Laura own his soul, and when Laura left, she took him with her?
Maybe.
I'm really weirded out right now. I don't know how I feel about this.
And maybe she tried to come for him and he shot himself so he could escape.
But we killed Laura. We sent her back to the spirit world.
Weird. I guess she didn't stay there.
Well, of course not. See, that's the thing about any kind of ghost busting.
Yeah.
There's a portal from there to here. Sending them back doesn't stop them from coming.
Right.
On the contrary,
Exactly.
it just pisses them off.
Yeah.
Which
And
is,
it's just a slightly different plane of existence. So, yeah, they can always intersect with this plane.
mm-hmm.
So,
I'm
one of
just
those
going to go
things.
check the graveyard to see if any of the graves are glowing. I don't expect it.
they're all glowing.
This is the last glowing gravestone we'll ever have.
Oh.
Alright, let's go. I didn't expect this, but I was checking all the stuff. Wow, this is definitely a female spirit.
It has boobies.
Yeah.
Yes. And he's going to kill him. Or her.
No.
It. Thingy. I don't know. It might be in transition for all we know. They should have a third person plural neuter pronoun in the English language. That would be very nice.
It?
Just like almost every other thing. But you can't call like a person if they're got both gender things going on. You can't call them an it. I mean, that's kind of... Even I would be offended if somebody say, hey, it, how are you doing?
I was like, oh, okay, I'm an object.
Right.
I'm just saying that there is one, it's just not appropriate.
Yeah, it's out of date. So this is this progressive change thing. That's something I would change. So, you know, folks that are in that kind of a situation have some sort of a pronoun for themselves.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my soapbox for the day.
Can we call them all she-males? See, that's inappropriate too.
Yeah, that probably doesn't work either.
There's a lot of names that could be applied, but most of them are inappropriate.
Right.
So why don't you just call them by their name all the time?
That's true.
Unless you don't know their name.
Right. Yeah, if you don't know their name, it's like hard to say, oh, I was walking with him, her, it. I don't know. What's your name? Oh, Bobby, Sue, Jim, Jamie? Oh, okay. Good. That's great. We'll call you 3B. You killed it.
Yes, I did.
What do we get for that?
The last high-level spirit.
Oh, and the tree. Ysidrsil.
Actually, there's supposed to be something here.
Where
But
is it?
only if we beat Daddy. But we can't beat Daddy because we didn't get aim on.
Dang it.
Yeah, I know. Can I leave the graveyard from here?
Probably.
Already in graveyard. That's funny. No, you have to walk back to the door every time, which I think...
It's wanky.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Why? I don't understand.
Walk into the door. Shouldn't me... I should be able to leave anytime I want and not use the door. I should have that right. Thank you
Because
very
it's
much.
a spiritual plane. Why do you have to use the gateway?
Exactly. That was my argument. Thank you for using it for me.
And supposedly it's all in Yuri's head, so I don't even, I can't quantify that. If it's in his head, he should just be able to, I'm here, I'm gone, I'm here, I'm gone, I'm here, I'm gone.
Lights on, lights off, light on, light off.
Exactly. Well, thank you for joining me yet again, sir. It's always a pleasure.
Yeah, thanks for having me again.
Not a problem. Oh, I wish I had had caffeine today, though. I feel a little left out of caffeine co-commentaries.
Well, you can always make it up for it next time.
This is true.
Just drink like 4, 5, 6 cups of coffee before the next episode, and you'll just be like, hi, welcome, let's kill things.
That sounds like a fitting way to finale a game. Well, thank you all for joining us, and then the next time, it's the finale. I promise.